dry, flaky skin, you have dandruff, and you have a lot of dandruff shampoo, you have lotions, you have potions, you've tried everything. And maybe something of it, like it also works, but it doesn't work like once you cut it out, it comes back again. And I had that problem a lot. And I also thought the problem is that I live in a very cold country. It's normal that my skin is not as moisturized, that it's maybe flaky, and I thought dandruff is also normal. It's not. And no shampoo on the world will get into the root cause. It can help, but it's not gonna eliminate the root cause. And the way I solved this for myself is like my nutritionist at the time, because I was not in a very good state of health, and he asked me like, what's your problem? And I listed a lot of problems, and I told him like I have very dry skin, I have dandruff, and it doesn't go away. It's not that bad, like people would not see it, but it's still like there, and I didn't think it was really normal, and I just wanted it gone. So he told me, like, he just said like, cut out gluten from your diet. And I was like, okay, I mean, let's try. So I cut out gluten, and literally in the first 3 days or something, I think after 1 week, like when there was the next wash day or something, I had immediate results. And I was so surprised because I tried a lot of things. I worked in a pharmacy. I studied like all of the things. I studied the different chemical things which help for dandruff, like, and the natural things. Like, I had education on the subject, and I didn't know how to cure it. And I was also like friends with like a lot of people who were alternative doctors, naturopaths. I also went to a skin doctor, and she just gave me a shampoo, but it helped, but it didn't really, like, if I wouldn't use the shampoo anymore, it would come back. So it was really about finding like what's the root cause of this, and it was just gluten. So simple. And that doesn't mean like it's for everyone different. Maybe you have different cause, but gluten is so big because the grains which grow nowadays have much more gluten, and gluten is in so many hidden things where you wouldn't think it is, like soya sauce. Like I didn't even realize or think that there's gluten in that. It's in a lot of things where we don't think it is, and if there's a lot of gluten, it can be hard for the body to digest that, and that can create inflammation in our gut, and this inflammation can trigger our skin to also like get out of balance. And then there's a yeast on our skin which is healthy, but if it overgrows because our skin is not in balance anymore, it can create irritation, it can create eczema or dandruff or whatever. And I didn't know that. That was not written in my school book. And even like dryness on the legs was gone. And this is big because I live in a very dry, cold country. I used to live, and I just thought, well, that's just winter season. Your skin's gonna be a bit more dry, which can be true, but once I cut out gluten, I had no more flaky, dry skin. That's such big knowledge which most people don't know, and I think it would help so many people. So if you know people who have dandruff or a problem with their skin, flaky skin, and they waste money on the shampoos and the lotions and whatever, please try this video, because I wish I knew this sooner, like much sooner. I would recommend maybe give it a shot, like just for 1-2 weeks. It can have such a big influence, especially if you're a little bit sensitive to gluten, which is much more common nowadays, I feel like. Anyways, I hope you liked this video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have an amazing day and stay healthy and happy.